Welcome back to Primetime News. Special welcome to the folks watching on OneSpotMedia.com. I'm Archibald Gordon, live from Constant Spring Road in St. Andrew. It's part of the much talked about government road legacy projects. TVJ's Dashan Hendricks begins our newscast with an overview.
Well, thanks, Archie and Doreen. Well, if you've been around the corporate area in the last year to year and a half, even 2 years, you'd have noticed a lot of road work being done, the so-called legacy projects. Constant Spring Road, Barbican, Mandela Highway, and the Hagley Park 3 miles area. Starting first, we're here with the Mandela Highway. We've seen a $64 million project to turn this dual carriageway, which takes traffic westward from St. Andrew into St. Catherine, into a dual carriageway with 6 lanes of traffic, 3 going into St. Catherine, 3 from St. Catherine into St. Andrew, and it is moving about 80,000 vehicles each day, the showpiece of all the legacy projects that the government is now undertaking. But that's not all. We also have legacy projects here in the 3-mile Hagley Park area, where the government will be totally eliminating stoplights, bringing flyovers where vehicles can go over, just as you're seeing now on screen. And that project is a $58.5 million project to transform this area totally in terms of moving traffic more freely. The third project is in the Constant Spring Road area, where the government is moving basically a part where the road is just a dual carriageway with single lanes to double lanes. That project will cost some $20 million, a total of $144 million being spent right now to improve the road network across the corporate area. Now, meanwhile, at a press briefing earlier this month, Prime Minister Andrew Holness acknowledged some of the shortcomings on the work sites. We asked him whether or not it was a bad idea to have all the projects being done simultaneously. This is what he said.
But I think the country has to get used to the pace of growth. And the pace of growth is not one project and a next project. And it is the synergetic effect of having several projects all moving together, which literally forces the expansion of your absorptive capacity. Because it gets people to the point where they say, you know what, I need to bring equipment in to participate in this. And it creates its own dynamic. The dislocation, however, has to be better managed.